Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is... So I'm close to outside. I'm using my window as my light today. So there's this bird that just keeps chirping and you might hear, yes, that's the bird. Well, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please make sure that you subscribe to me. The button is here. So let's jump right into today's video. So today's video is a video addressing this freelance issues and all these funny things that have been happening on social media lately. So this was a developer calling out a guy, a CEO of some business. And basically what the CEO does is he gets people to work on the product for 30 hours on paid trial, which is building the app itself. And then after the hours, after which the hours from then on are billable. In the offer contract, he refuses to acknowledge any hours worked beyond the trial. In addition, he wants a developer to work for hours on end to accomplish tasks, but billable hours are only 30 hours per week. This I came to know when receiving the offer. After demanding payment, he will still try every means possible not to pay. Several I know, including me, have not been paid, even though he said he's initiating payments and is now ghosting our calls. If you are one of these people, I am sorry. I don't want to say I feel for you, but this is a very terrible thing. Because I imagine how much time, the labor, the time, buying the internet, all these things have gone into trying to build this product, and then somebody just takes your work for granted and doesn't even compensate you for your work. It's not nice. I spoke to somebody about this and he had something to share with me, and I'm going to be playing part of that voice note in this video.
Hi Ada, how you doing? All right, so we've seen so many cases of people trying to build a very giant project with a very small budget, and we've seen developers agreeing to build those projects for the small pay, and then when they start doing it, and now figure out the pay is too low, they just try to take on additional projects to keep it going, resulting to like a delay in the previous project with the clients. That way, they keep playing around the project and they start annoying the client, and then hence the rants on Twitter and everywhere. So what we've done so far is now, before you get a freelancer from us, we ensure we scrutinize you as a client to make sure you have a big budget, you have a budget that suits or matches your project size. On that part, when we certify that you're good to go, we have you pay upfront full 100%, or you just pay 50% before we start looking for the developer for you, before start getting you someone to handle it. Now, on the developer side, we ensure that you build something similar, or you have a very experienced building something like that, mid-level, senior, or junior. Like, we just want to ensure that you can handle the project. Now, upon agreeing to build the project, we don't pay you anything. Like, you do the project 100%, and then the client certifies that it's working perfectly before we pay you out.
And this is like an organization, yeah. So they have this thing going for them. They have this model, and it works for them because they're like an organization, they're a business, or they're whatever. And this is how they operate, which is fine. And I'll advise you devs, if you want to be doing all these freelance things, if it's possible, join any organization. It could be smaller ones, it could be bigger ones like Freelancer and Tunga.io. It could be like these different places where you can get freelance gigs to do. Because there's some, except you are like, okay, the kind of person that, okay, we're going to sign this contract and we're going to stick to it. If we sign this contract, you're not going to add to the requirements again after we've signed this contract. If we sign this contract, you are not what they call it, there's a clause here that what they call it, saves me from this thing or this thing or this thing. Or before we even start this project at all, you're going to pay at least a 50% deposit before we start. Like all these type of things. Like at the end of the day, you need to also protect yourself, because these people, these businesses, these customers, they're in that moment, they're sending you NDAs, sending you agreements, sending you things that only benefit them. And you too, you're really enthusiastic and you're signing them. And at the end of, I don't know why this check keeps making this noise. At the end of the day, you not come back to social media to cry. Ah, this actually feels somehow like I'm not happy at all. Like hearing this actually makes me feel so bad. And people that do this are not nice people. And this is definitely not in any way nice at all. And if you are one of the people that have been in this kind of situation, please, please do better next time. Join an organization so that they can be the ones to take all the blow. You want just to do your work and collect your money. You know, or if you want to do the thing by yourself because you feel like you get more money when you do that, make sure you size the client first. Make sure you've profiled this client. You know that they are the kind of person that can actually pay you the money that you're asking for. They've made a deposit. You guys have made your agreements and it's written, because as in pen to paper is a very powerful thing. Your signature on paper, you can take it anywhere. Do you get? But like you don't have anything. There's nothing to say. It's just from the basis of empathy, from the basis of this is the right thing to do. You're not supposed to treat somebody bad and everything. But like if you don't know the kind of lawyers that this person has, in case you want to form, you want to sue them. So please, I'm really I don't want to say my heart goes out to you, but like if you've been someone that has been affected, if you are someone that's been affected by this, I hope you learn from this kind of situation and don't put yourself back in this situation again. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to me, please make sure that you do that. If you are a developer that has fallen in the trap of all these type of clients, please, I hope you learn and I hope you try your best not to repeat this mistake. If you're a client that takes this type of developers for a ride, your karma is waiting. This is not a nice thing to do. Please stop doing it. If you care so much about the product you're trying to do, you would invest in it. And in part of investing is paying to build that product. Because if you walk into, I've made this analogy before. If you walk into the Apple store, you don't try and price iPhone 11 for $100. They will tell you iPhone 11 is the amount it is, and you buy it with your full chest. Because it gives you some kind of value, whether it's social complexity or you just like it or you like the tech in the phone or whatever. So now this product you're trying to build, that maybe when the developer is done and goes away, you're supposed to use this product to attract customers that will pay you money and that. So it's an investment. Please invest. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't and turn on the notification bell so that the next time I post a video, you'll see it first. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.